Unbelievable courtroom behavior. In the solemn halls of justice, where the pursuit of truth and the application of law converge, one would expect a certain decorum and respect for the legal process. However, the annals of courtroom history are not devoid of instances that defy all expectations, leaving both spectators and legal professionals alike astonished by the unbelievable behavior that unfolds within those hallowed walls. From bizarre outbursts and eccentric legal tactics to downright outrageous antics, the courtroom has witnessed a spectrum of behavior that transcends the bounds of normal legal proceedings. This exploration delves into the realm of unbelievable courtroom behavior, where the theater of justice occasionally takes center stage in ways that defy explanation and leave a lasting imprint on the annals of legal history. Number 5. Penelope Soto. In February 2013, during her sentencing, Soto exhibited signs of impairment attributed to Xanax, as her demeanor and behavior suggested a lack of control and coherence. Standing before the sentencing judge, her unprofessional attitude exacerbated the situation, with her repeatedly laughing while the judge attempted to address her. This disrespectful behavior not only reflected a lack of remorse, but also demonstrated a blatant disregard for the seriousness of the proceedings. As the judge detailed the full extent of her punishment, Soto's initial amusement quickly gave way to a realization of the gravity of the situation. In a surprising turn, she responded with creative sign language, further escalating the tension in the courtroom. Eventually, faced with the escalating severity of her actions, Soto did offer an apology, but the incident served as a stark illustration of the consequences that can unfold when one's actions and demeanor clash with the solemnity of a legal proceeding. Number 4. Monica Contreras. In August 2011, a video featuring Monica Contreras recounting a traumatic incident of sexual assault at the hands of a court officer gained widespread attention after going viral. The disturbing nature of the video wasn't solely centered around Contreras' emotional outburst, but rather the shocking revelation that she was subsequently arrested by the very man who had assaulted her. This deeply troubling turn of events underscored a system failure, where a victim seeking justice found herself further victimized by the individual responsible for her assault. The gravity of the situation was compounded by the apparent indifference of Judge Patricia Dominger, who, instead of addressing Contreras' distress, was observed playing with her young daughter. The lack of intervention and empathy from the supervising authority reflected a systemic issue within the legal system. Subsequent investigations substantiated Contreras' claims, leading to the termination of Court Marshal Ron Fox. Judge Patricia Dominger, too, faced repercussions and lost her job, highlighting the broader consequences of a failure to address misconduct and protect victims within the legal system. The incident shed light on the importance of accountability, empathy, and a commitment to justice within the legal framework. Number 3. Harvey Wentz. In May 2013, the courtroom witnessed one of the most intense outbursts as 22-year-old Harvey Wentz received a sentence of up to 65 years for the horrific torture of a 3-year-old child that resulted in severe burns covering 18% of the boy's body. The gravity of the sentence seemed to trigger an emotional breakdown, not only for Wentz, but also for his friends and family who were present at the hearing. As the news of the lengthy sentence unfolded, emotions ran high, and chaos ensued in the courtroom. The video captured the intensity of the moment, showcasing the sheer disbelief, distress, and anger among Wentz's supporters. The family's pastor played a crucial role in restoring order to the courtroom, attempting to calm the emotional storm that erupted following the sentencing. This dramatic outburst served as a stark reminder of the emotional toll that such heinous crimes and their legal consequences can have on those involved, highlighting the raw and sometimes volatile emotions that accompany the pursuit of justice in cases of severe criminal offenses. Number 2. Dexter Johnson. In June 2007, Dexter Johnson, a Houston teen, was tried and convicted for the heinous crimes of rape and murder, marking his involvement in a violent and tragic case. When the death sentence was announced as the verdict for the charge of capital murder, the courtroom was plunged into a scene of intense emotion. Johnson's family reacted with visceral anguish, their screams and wails echoing the profound impact of the sentence on their lives. The emotional turmoil escalated to a point where one family member passed out, necessitating the intervention of medical assistance with the summoning of an ambulance. Dexter Johnson himself exhibited a violent reaction to the sentence, providing a distressing manifestation of the very behavior for which he was on trial. In a fit of rage, He began knocking over chairs in the courtroom, showcasing the intensity of his emotions. Law enforcement officers swiftly intervened, forming a formidable presence to subdue Johnson's actions. Ultimately, this courtroom episode served as a vivid and unsettling illustration of the deeply emotional and charged nature of capital punishment cases, highlighting the profound impact on both the perpetrators and their families, as well as the broader societal implications of such severe legal consequences. Number 1. Lance Dyer. In May 2014, Lance Dyer, at the age of 16, found himself in a tense legal situation after leading police on a car chase and subsequently pointing a loaded gun at officers during a foot pursuit. When the sentencing came down, Dyer received an 11-year sentence for his actions, while Dyer himself displayed a quiet and accepting demeanor in response to the punishment. His sister, who remains unnamed in the report, took a markedly different approach. Reacting strongly to the sentencing, Dyer's sister embarked on a profanity-laced tirade, expressing her dissatisfaction with the legal outcome. Her resistance to law enforcement officers attempting to escort her from the premises added to the chaotic scene. Although she was not charged for her actions, the judge took decisive action by banning her from attending the rest of the proceedings. This incident serves as a vivid illustration of the emotional and charged atmosphere that can accompany court proceedings, particularly when family members are involved and react strongly to the legal consequences faced by their loved ones. Conclusion. In conclusion, the courtroom, often considered a bastion of order and reason, has been witness to a myriad of astonishing behaviors that challenge the conventional norms of legal proceedings. The tapestry of unbelievable courtroom behavior is woven with threads of eccentricity, audacity, and, at times, sheer absurdity. These instances, while perhaps entertaining in retrospect, also underscore the human element within the judicial system. As we reflect on the peculiar episodes that have unfolded within the confines of the courtroom, it becomes evident that the pursuit of justice is not immune to the idiosyncrasies and unpredictabilities of human nature. Despite the occasional theatricality, the enduring strength of the legal system lies in its ability to navigate through the extraordinary and restore a semblance of order, ensuring that justice prevails even in the face of the most unbelievable courtroom behaviors. Would you like it? Hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more interesting and informative videos.